So I want to look at some baby handling today because often we focus on exercises for the parent and exercises for the baby, and looking at how to improve things like posture and putting everything in the right place, and undoing, if you like, the alignment issues that come about from nursing and caring for a baby. But actually the better thing to do would be to look at the roots of these and look at how to handle the baby in such a way that you don't end up causing so much issues. So there's two things that I want to focus on, or two areas that I want to think about. The first is how your body is, and the second is what's going on with the baby. So in terms of your body, you want to be thinking about good posture. You want the shoulders back and tension between the shoulder blades so that the chest is open. We don't want to see any of this. We don't want slouching or rounding of the back. You need a nice S-curve in your back for that shock absorption. You want to be symmetrical, so things like hitching them onto one hip can be an issue. And you want to be able to swap hands, so you're not always one-sided in the way that you deal with them. With baby, the key points are that we always bear the weight from underneath the bottom. This is really stable for them. It's an introduction to how they will be sitting. It helps them develop their own balance. It's comfortable for them. They've usually got a nappy, so it's nice and padded. We try to avoid picking up here because it's not very comfortable. If you imagine somebody actually doing that to you, it's actually not great. So the aim is to bear from underneath and use a flat hand or an arm to support them, to stop them flopping about either way. So from very little babies, you start from lying down, and the principles simply are to take the hand underneath, find a support, the other hand is on the front, and from here we can roll into this kind of carry, which works quite well. You can carry the other way on the arm, and actually some older babies are comfortable in this too. This looks a bit weird to Western eyes because we're not used to carrying babies like this, but in many cultures you'll see babies regularly just tucked underneath somebody's arm, and this is how they're carried. It's actually a very, very good way of doing it. With older babies, we are looking more from an upright situation, so we're going to be feeding a hand underneath and using the other hand to stop them falling forwards or backwards, pulling them into the body, keeping them close to the body. In fact, lift them from as close to the body as you can. So we're coming up, keeping them into your centre of gravity, keeping them nice and snug. Once they're here, you can actually rest them against your body and just hold them in. So she's sitting kind of against my belly, and that works. You can also go for a more fireman's type hold, and you've got them here. Again, optional spare bar arm just to keep them there. So those are all options. If you're picking up off the floor, you need to think about your posture from there. So you don't want to be coming up to a baby and leaning over here and picking them up. You want to be bending your knees down and getting them from a squat. So they come here, or you want to go on one knee, so we can go here, or you want a proper hip hinge. So we're going to come back with the hips, keeping the back straight and aligned. Always keeping close to the body, always keeping as central as you can, always supporting from under the bum. Shoulders are back, spine is neutral. Allow yourself room to manoeuvre through your back.